So here we go, Gold Rush Episode 1. This is on the Xbox. Need to start this right from scratch again. Done this game about 5 times now. I'll start off, do a tutorial, work our way back up. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. In the beginning we'll give you some tips. Okay. Basically just showing us the menus. See what it wants us to do. Jump in a pickup truck. Open the backpack, choose map, select pickup truck, and then select restore. Go with pickup, push Y. Oh, sorry, we need to select it first. Push Y. Turn on the big generator. Drive up there. I am walking up there. So you can turn all these on like individually, like for everything you've got connected to the power station, but I'll just come and start all. Turn on a big water pump. Go. Jump in the excavator. So this is basically a tutorial about filling the machine once you actually unlock it. Takes quite a lot to dig in before you actually make enough money so you can actually buy it. So, bit pointless at doing the tutorial like this bit, but we'll do it anyway. It's going to put me in that menu every time. Get a bit of camera view. Start the engine. It's going to make me go through all the controls. Yes. Dig some soil. And then yeah, I actually changed my camera angle. That is absolutely shocking. There we go, that's a bit better. I'm wondering why it was taking so long to fill there, but this must be like the small excavator. If you look up on top of the truck, it's got like a percentage how much it fills. And this is doing like 3% per scoop. The big excavator, I think it's like 10 or 15 or something like that. That was a bit better. Maybe it was just my digging. Oh, I'm stuck. My digging is absolutely terrible. Maybe it's me just saying I play the game a lot as well. I'm blaming it on playing Farm Sim. Sort of like the same controls, just a wee bit different. Yeah, that's it. That's the excuse I'm going with. Oh, I just want this tutorial to be over and done with. You'll understand that for a few episodes and what I mean. It's like I'm doing this, but I know that it's completely pointless. I mean, it is teaching me how to work the machine, but getting there, we're getting there. 82%. Oh, that was a shit bucket, that. Come on. Wonder why it made me switch on the machine right before I filled up the truck. Sure, that's just like wasting energy. I'm in then. Wow. Let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. Never went in the truck there for some reason. So we'll go ahead, take this up and put this in, what's it called? The hopper, I think it's called. Put the handbrake on. Put the truck up. Switch that off. Basically that loads the dirt into the hopper. Hopper puts it up on the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt takes it up to the shaker up here. And it loads it down these sluices, box things. Sluice boxes. Into the trommel. That gets washed. Comes down here into these things that are duplex jigs. After it goes through like all this miner's moss in the grill gates. Then comes down here to the pumps. That pumps it through some more moss mats, and that's the process finished. You can see that's one load and we're already up to like 25%. I would say it would take probably about 4 loads to completely fill it. But in this tutorial it just makes you fill it once, so we're just waiting on this emptying. So we'll look up here, see how much percentage we've got left, 34%. But that'll still keep on going up until this is emptied. The hopper's still got a little bit of dirt in it left. Can just move that truck for something to do. It's not letting me push X to get in the truck, there we go. So this is where we're going to be going to next. A serious notification is blinking on your screen. This means that the part of the story is nearby. The closer you are to the story page, the faster it is blinking. You can disable this at any time in the game settings. Okay. That means it's like a piece of story. You find these, right, should it's over here. A piece of paper, and if you collect 100 or so, it gives you a 1% discount at the store and 1% discount at the gas station. So anytime you see them, you just want to pick them up. Right, little Easter eggs. Okay, so it's telling me to turn off the big water pump. Start the fun job of cleaning out. Just going to turn off this generator as well. Okay. Some parkour. Seriously, it's going to bring that menu up every time. Now what I'd try and do with these is I try and put them somewhere I remember, because once you drop them they just like camouflage themselves, so I always try and put them in the same place. It's definitely not the smoothest game in the world to like navigate. Okay, so what I do is just put them over there, because they're going in that machine there, so just throw them over there. Wow. This game reminds me of Minecraft. It's that frustrating sort of like when you get stuck in things and irritating, but worth it in the end if we're getting gold. See if we can make this. No, I never actually counted them, so if some if some have ended up missing, it's going to make this tutorial longer. Okay, so there we go. So now it's saying, what's it saying? Put miner's moss into the gold nugget. There we go. Yeah, I think I hit fill this one over here. So I know the dirty they look, like that one looks sort of like clean, like the middle there looks kind of blue. If they want all that like dirty colour all the way down, and then that's usually a good payday. But we only did do like 25% load, so. There we go. Choose a small shovel from your toolbox. You need to come up here. Clean out the grates. So when the dirt travelled down through the shaker, obviously caught some dirt in here. Well, caught some gold. So take the bucket. Here we go. So we need to take this down to the magnetite separator. Pour it in there. Throw the bucket there because we don't need that. Turn on the water pump and the generator again. I'll turn the generator on first because I didn't think I was supposed to switch that off in the first place. It never told me to, so. Turn on the gold nuggetor. That do its thing. Yeah, I turned it on. Turn off the gold nuggetor. Well, I keep on calling it that. Gold nuggetor. Take off the wash miner's moss. So take the wash stuff off, put it over here. Don't make me do the whole thing. We've seen the machine work, we know how it works. Really? If you think this tutorial's bad, then wait till you see the next one. Spoiler alert, a lot of fucking digging. I knew I would miss one. Ah, there it is. It's up there on the magnetite separator. Check me out knowing the names of the machines. Let me guess, turn on the gold nugget. I mean nugget catcher. Take the bucket from the gold nugget. pour it in the magnetite separator. Oh, this is the magnetite separator. What isn't? Are you sure? Oh, that's a wavetable. Fucking. Seriously. Just made myself look like a dick there. Okay, so we'll get the buckets for underneath the duplex jig. We still got that one right. Throw these buckets away, we don't need them anymore. I know it's bad practice to always put the buckets back where you get them from, but it's like, no. How many buckets you want me to put in this? Well, I know there's 4 buckets, you obviously want me to put them all in, but usually that thing holds like 1, 2 buckets maximum, but did which one was it? That one. Just like threw the bucket down. 50%. Turn on the magnetite separator. So this separates magnetite, which is basically metals, any metals for the gold. A little 101 tip there. You can tell I watch Gold Rush anyway. Okay. Here we go, so we've got 45 ounces of magnetite. So take the bucket for the magnetite, the magnetite separator, and put it on the wavetable. Turn on the wavetable. That'd be a smart thing to do. And this is when we should start seeing the gold count go up in the top right hand corner. Half an ounce of gold. 1. I think 10 ounces of gold. Probably not, that was wishful thinking. You're lucky to get like 3.5. Okay, there we go. And that's us done for the day, guys. Hey. Yep, I'm away home for the day. Next guy can clean up. I never made me clean up the mats. Usually, I ain't complaining. Let's head for the hills. It's got a little one berth caravan. A little sweep till dawn. No, that wasn't an optical illusion. The game does actually take this long to load. Like it lags badly, like very badly. Especially when you drive to town. When you drive to town, it always gets stuck on a loading menu. And I've actually watched, like, I watch YouTubers, I watch YouTube videos on this, and like even people that play high spec like gaming consoles say it still does exactly the same. So okay, this is basically telling me I need to go buy a plot of land and how to do anything. So if you need to know anything, and then you just push the options button for the backpack to come up. Go over to the journal, go over to DigTube, which will basically just give you a tutorial on like everything that you need to know about blacksmithing, how to smelt gold, how how to buy machinery, how to plant, anything you need to know. Long story short, what we need to do, we need to go to town, we need to go and buy a plot of land, well, lease a plot of land. That's the loading thing I'm talking about. Look, there's no getting away from it. It does it at the same points of the same map, like, all the time. Do, 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 do. So it should do it just about here, just as we're coming in here. Watch, 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 watch. Calling it. Told you. And this is me running it on the Xbox as well, so I'm not even running it on the PC, so right, it just shows you how jacked up the graphics are. So to buy this out, $600,000, that's a lot. We ain't got that, but we can lease it. Lease it for $0. Let's go ahead, lock ourselves into that lease. Then later on there's other parcels that we can buy. Call them parcels, I don't know why though. But we've got the old Arnold parcel. So now we need to go and get some equipment. Oops. Come in here and buy a hog pan, no pump. This is stupid, because like, nobody ever uses hog pan, like, no pump, but we'll do it just for the tutorial. I'm just going to do it just to keep the tutorial happy. Go ahead and buy one of them. Also need an extension, but just tell me about a bucket. Buy two, why not? Splash out. So now we need to go and load this stuff into the truck. Obviously. Go and get this stuff back there, do this tutorial, then I'll probably need to come back and buy more stuff. Going to be backwards and forwards here for quite some time. Once we get this set up, it actually gets quite good though, to be fair. It's a really good game. Just make sure I've not dropped in. There we go. And the amount of stuff that you can put on this truck, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, I've had this like stacked, like, where I can't drive underneath that like sign. Okay, that thing's hanging off the edge. There we go. Let's go ahead and get out of town. To the right there, that's like the equipment store, that's where you buy all the like heavy machinery. Of course we get hit with the loading screen. Okay, don't show message again. I'm not going to stop and pick up like the wee pages for the discount just now. I'm going to try and get the tutorial done because it is quite a long tutorial, but a few episodes anyway, let's put it that way. Oh, come back into the old Arnold partial. Wow. I think somebody would have moved that by now. I laugh, but I've hit that, honestly, that many times that I've hit that rock. Let's go ahead and we'll go over the hog pan, the hog pan place. Oh, let's switch the engine off. So I'm just going to take this over anyway. Say welcome. There we go. So we place that there. And this is going to be our first dig site. By hand, we need to dig this whole place out by hand. Through this machine. Come on! Fuck me. Seriously. You go then we'll get the minus mouse, put the minus mouse on the top. And pick that. In fact, take a bucket over as well because we need the bucket. I'm going to pick that up as well. Just to get rid of that. Even though we picked that one up in the tutorial, but still. Sometimes this tutorial's funny, like I've got halfway through this tutorial and then it sort of like jammed. And it told me I needed to make like $700,000. Even though I had like all the machinery already. But it wouldn't let me continue like to the next parcel, the next property, and it really pissed me off because I put like about, I don't know, hours and hours and hours of gameplay into it. Okay, so pick a shovel. Let's get digging. So dig the dirt there. I'm putting the hog pan, no pump. You understand later on why that makes a difference. Because a hog pan pump basically pumps water for the river, and we don't need to pour buckets of water every time we want to clean it out and empty it. It just makes like a bad situation worse, not having a water source. Surely actual miners, they've got a thing called a side banker, I think it's called. It's like basically oh, found a gold nugget. They exist so the beginning of the game would be easier and progress would be faster. If you don't want to use this help, but in opinion we recommend for the best gameplay, then reject this nugget, you'll never find one again. I'm keeping it. Okay. Free money. It's a hard enough industry as it is. So there we go, so we've filled that up, so now we know, now we need to go and get the bucket. Fill the bucket up. repeat again. Yeah, I think we need to. I think you need to wash out like twice. I'll do it 3 times. I'm sure it's twice. I know that's not what it's telling me to do, but just need to keep on doing this until we get the mats to 30%. It's not too bad here because I can just like I didn't need to move like from one place to another. I just need to turn. But once we get over to the far side or like halfway across to there, and then it gets a little bit boring. We just found just about an ounce nugget there, so already we found 1.39 ounces. I think it's about $1,000 an ounce usually in the game, so I dropped my bucket. So I think I'll just put like 3 of these through, just to make sure it's got enough water. So yeah, like I was saying, like the hog pan pump, it just means I don't need to do this. It means I can just like dig for longer, because it's constantly like pushing a stream of water through and doing the job for me. .6 ounce nugget. So 2 ounces of gold already, so that's like 2 G's. Go ahead and rinse and repeat. So it is good later on once I get the like the wash plant and that set up. Right. I know I'm moaning about this now because it is a bit of a grind, but like later on you do look back at it and think, yeah, it's like a sense of satisfaction knowing that you started from basically shoveling dirt to making millions of dollars. Just want us to get to 30%, 27%. Should get this clean out. Nice. Well, that's could be the shovel, and we've got half ounce nugget. 3.2 ounces. I think we'll get a bit of gold out of this as well by the time we clean like these mats up. Yeah, I know, I was just making sure that was done. Right, we need that bucket anyway. So it's saying take the first mat, put the mat in the bucket. Obviously you need to put the water in the bucket first. Used to be 2 dips, but they could have patched it. Usually like before you used to be able to dip it as many times as you want them at, you know, in the water, but pick up the bucket, make the concentrate, take this over to our little clean out tent. Okay. Usually I just take like all of this down to the river and I just do it right all down there, but so coming all the way back up there every time is just going to be like annoying. So I'm just going to transfer everything out of here. No, that was never going to work out well. I like as well how it gives me like a big massive tent, it's like a mansion. And then they give me that to sleep in. And attach a bomb to the side of it. I think I said be bailing out of here. Okay. So anyway, where were we? Fill this with water. Why is it pointing back up there? Did I just fuck up again? I'm hoping it's just going to let me do this. Yeah. Start panning, boys, start panning. Here we go. So there is an act to this. Down, give it a little shake about. And the water sort of like goes murky and then now you're getting it. Oh, oh, oh. And get a little suction sucker cup out. Well, that's a tweezer, that's a picker. That's a picker as well. But if it's a small one, then it does it with this, like the suction cup. You can see our gold going up. There we go. Tip the rest of that away, we don't need that no more. That down, go for our second load. Don't know how many we're getting, yeah, we're only getting 2. Sun, a little shake about. Oh, tipped it all out there. There's some of that excess dirt. I think they could all be pickers. Apart from that one. I was just about to say that as well, apart from that one. And that one as well. You being serious? Fuck off. They all look like pickers. That's definitely a picker. So there we go. Jump into the pickup truck. Who is it sending us now? Who is it sending us now? Come on. I should know where it's taking us now. Drive to the factory. 2 seconds. You put the tailgate up. Don't want to be losing my bucket. Why is it telling me to come here? Oh, the magnetite place, that's what it is. I thought the old Arnold the owner had got sick of me already and wait to take me out to the fucking hills and kill me. Come over here, buddy, for a drink. Drive to the town entrance. Why did it just take... Go to the town. No, I think it's gonna... No, I thought it was gonna make me smelt the gold or do that part for the tutorial, but I've actually got no clue what it's taking me to do, so... Yeah, drive to the blacksmith. Drive to another loading screen in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right on cue. Turn the truck off. Jump on my bike. An RPD. Rapid. I smelt that. Cost me $198. And it will give me 0.2 ounces of gold. So 2 ounces of gold. It took 0.3 off. So we end up with 1.7 ounces of gold. Pick up this story piece while I'm here as well. I just opened. Why would it really? Just opened the bonnet for no reason then. Oh, this game amuses me. So now I think we need to go to the bank, sell the gold. Oh, overshot that. And if we go over to sell gold bars, 1.79 ounces for $2,198. Yes sir, we will take that. Like I say, the stock on gold, so I said usually $1,000 an ounce. So $1,200 an ounce, that's good. Me sitting there talking gold prices. So now it's telling me to go and gather 27 grand by any means possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the store with... Did I sell that gold? No. I'll just leave it run. 2 seconds. Still saying I've got the gold there, so. I don't know why that's saying that. I just want to come back here and check because it's saying I've got 1.7 ounces of gold, and I just smelted that gold, so. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. It just like glitched out and gave me the gold back or something. Fuck knows what happened. Or I've just not noticed something. But saying it'll be some time on the gold. Later on, if you come in here saying it'll take 9 hours, you can sell magnetite. So if you sell the magnetite, not sell the magnetite, but you can use magnetite there to like upgrade. Like, if you buy a small burner, then it reduces the time it takes for it to like smelt your gold. Buy small shares, so it costs you less to smelt your gold. Your gold losses, you always get gold losses when you melt gold because it ain't 100% pure. So to make 100% pure, you lose. So obviously upgrade that and buy a small furnace, and that lets you smelt like a shit ton of gold. Because usually, like when I mine usually to about 1,000 ounces. Like I've like not come off the claim like I've got a big like fuel tank, everything self-sufficient sort of thing. So I have the big fuel tank, the generator up there. So I've got power supply, water supply, fuel supply. So I didn't need to come all the way back down to town. So I'll never come back down. Like either if the season changes or if I get up to about 1,000 ounces. So that's why you want the big furnace so you can smelt like a lot of gold. Because if you come down here with 1,000 ounces and you've not got like upgrades, and you'd be standing here all day. I mean, for 1.97 ounces of gold, you can see how long I've just had to stand here and wait. Go and collect. So that's give us 1.5 ounces back. So we lost 0.2 of an ounce. Yeah, I don't know what kind of jacked up driving that was, but so here's the thing that I noticed, right, is the gold bars in the back of there. Somewhere. Yeah, there it is there. Right, gold bar. I'll just leave it in there and go in the bank and they'll just take my word that, yeah, there's a gold bar out there. You want to just give me $1,800, please? And they give you it. I don't know if that's a new thing or yeah, actually, I thought you would have to walk in with a gold bar, but apparently not. I think I noticed like little things in this game. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to make 25 Gs. We have 4. So we're going for upgrades. So, let me just think. So we need a fuel can, 1 of. Buckets, we all good for buckets. power supply, we need one of hose, one of, before I forget, I always forget because they're always tucked in the back here, but around the back here you've got like supplies, batteries and shit, but always forget this sort of thing, the fuel filter. Stops obviously the water line getting clogged up if you're running it through like the hog pan. Buy one light so we can work at night. Buy hog pan pump. Already bought 4 of those. So that's why the other 2 are in the back, because we need the extension, hog pan sluice extension. And that gives us an extra two mats or something. And then mobile generator for the lights. And small diesel water pump. So do we need 2 of those then? Yeah, I see we need 2 of those, one to go for the water and one go... In fact it's that one we need. Yeah, we'll just say that, yeah, that's all good, that's all good. So, we have the new stuff. I'll go ahead, I'll get that loaded up, get back to the claim, get all this set up, and then on the next video, start, I don't know, probably just digging that hole. 27,000 we need, so. Yeah, 27,000 we need, so yeah, I think that'll be the next video. So, anyway guys, thanks for watching this one. Please make sure and hit the like, hit the subscribe button, remember and say that, and definitely watch the next one. But thanks for watching.